Hi, I'm Buddy Hull with Tab Atlanta East, the east side in downtown Atlanta, and I've been a TBO for about 14 years. What motivated me to become a Tab owner? Well, there was a juncture in my life where I was leaving corporate, and that was a decision I wanted to make. Right? I didn't have a passion of like, oh my God, I want to go do this, right? But I just knew I was done with corporate. I'd worked for IBM, South, for AT&T, and so I'd worked in the Yellow Pages world for a long time. And so I'd been around small businesses all my career. And this tab thing kept coming up as I was looking. And I'm like, I know these people. I know these business owners and they need this. I get it because I was selling a product and they would talk to me for hours about their business. So I had a love for these owners to begin with. And then all of a sudden I found this model that just made perfect sense. And so I said, well, let's give this a try. I set a goal. Well, first off, the tab resources, the telemarketing, those kind of, remember this is 15 years ago, right? A lot of direct mail, a lot of telemarketing kind of stuff. But I just set a goal that I needed to meet at least three business owners a day. And I just had the between the emails and the marketing and the networking, I just set a goal that I needed to see three business owners a day. And I just got in the car and I drove and I got stood up a lot. Or you go see like what's supposed to be a $5 million thriving business, and it's a roofer working out of their truck, and with just one leg, right? It's just like so, you just have to do it. And I also knew because I was in sales and marketing for my whole career, I know that sales is a numbers game. So I just knew I just had to get out there and just meet these people. So the core is the tab, the board, and the one-on-one coaching and the tools that we have, the blueprints and the visions and all of this kind of stuff. So that's the core of what I do. I also do a lot of strat pro, and that is actually once they have a business, they've got a going concern. It's now what is this thing that you have, right? And it's they may be great at sales, they may be great at the people, but how do you put that all together and how do you get your team there? And where I work is in kind of that $1 to $8 million range. That's kind of where most of my people are. They're making those key executive hires. They're making those leadership hires. And so the Strat Pro work is just kind of that nice umbrella to take all the work we're doing and make sense of it. And then periodically I will work with a particular client in a consulting role. I've been part-time COO on a retainer for a while or helping them exit, right? So those kind of services. Well, the first thing the community does for me is it gives me a community, right? Because what we do is kind of lonely. It can be, right? It's just us. Or you may have a facilitator or you may have this, but you don't have a team or most tab owners don't have teams and staff. So it's kind of you and your members. So that's the first thing is you have a community, right? I've been on the Fab Council. That was very interesting work, kind of being a part of that. I love the conferences. It's very impressive how they do them online now, but I'm excited to get the in-person back. And then I'll just have to say it gives me pride, right? I think that this international expansion I've seen them do has been very impressive, right? Just and it gives when I'm talking to business owners, telling them something like, wherever there's free enterprise in the world, there's a place for tab, right? And it gives us a nice kind of solid footing to talk to prospects about. What I love most about tab are my members, right? You just get to know them. What we do is intensely personal for it to really work, right? It's very personal. You know them, they know you, not just in their business. You get to know about their families and their aspirations and their goals and their visions, and they become a very tight knit part of your world.